How's everyone doing? How are we all? Everyone have a good break week? My apologies, I'm so sleepy. It's only 7 a.m. I don't know what it is, but I've been very, very tired this week. I also did not have time to eat breakfast because I woke up too late for today's stream, which means that I am also very hungry. So excuse me if you start to hear any grumblings as the stream goes on today. That would be a bit embarrassing, but I am also expecting that it may very well happen because I am quite hungry. So I hear that like there was an early release of spoilers this week, but then the chapter itself seemed to come out a little later than I expected. Or actually, maybe the best way that I also should put it is that it seemed like there were other translation versions that came out much earlier, and so I was really waiting for TCB to drop theirs, and TCB dropped theirs later than I expected. Do you guys feel that? I am on the other side of the world, meaning that it is 7 a.m. here in Australia. I assume that it's Thursday night for Friday. It would be Friday night for most people. And although I'm quite sleepy, because I have like a very weak stomach, I can't even drink coffee until I've had some food, which means that I am having tea. But the tea's not gonna get me up, it's not gonna wake me up. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. That's okay. We shall manage. We will manage. Oh god, it's almost midnight for some people. Okay. I think that means that we need to get a move on. I hear it's a very exciting chapter this week. And I know why. I don't even need to read the chapter to know what happens. Scopper and Robin are going to get their moments. I mean, that much is pretty much just... It's written in stone. Like, I don't have any question. Robin and Scopper, we're here to see it. We're here to see it. I think that much is quite obvious from how chapter 1147 ended. And I do believe you mean 1148 is going to wake me up, Chin, because chapter 1147, if I'm not mistaken, was last week. But before we start reading, let me share the stream with our friends in Discord. I was really busy last week because I went interstate for work, which meant that I wasn't able to work on videos and I wasn't able to do another stream like I intended. I did want to do a break week stream, but I do hear that it might be another break week after this. Is that right? Is there another break week happening? It is another break week. Isn't that upsetting? You know what, that does that mean that this chapter is gonna focus on Robin and Scopper? And if it's another break week, then it means that at the end of this chapter, it means that the monster trio are gonna get their epic entrance, and we're gonna have to wait to 11:49 to actually see them in action. That's gonna be my prediction going into the stream. We'll see how it goes. Okay then, on that note, are we ready? What do we say? Are we ready? You're right, it is season 2 of the One Piece live action probably is gonna come, it's gonna start soon. Couple more months. Do we have like a teaser trailer or anything yet? I feel like now's about the time that we should be getting a trailer, maybe next month or maybe by the end of this month. Cause it is gonna be like a August sort of release, right? Do I have that right? That's okay. We shall see. We shall see. In the meantime, are we ready? I said, are we ready? Yes! Okay, we are ready. Let's read chapter 1148, named that's one of the girls, right? One of the little Elbathian children. I do believe we've met her. Oni-chan Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 33. Otama entrusts the delivery of the Amigasa hat for Kawamatsu, now off to Hakuma. Who do you all think is going to be the daimyo of Hakuma? That's cute. You can't really see Tama clearly there, but you can see she's there. She's there with Horse Girl. Even Ulti's like respectfully bowing. Isn't that cute? Notes from Oda are to be updated, so we don't have it yet. Okay. What's happening to the kids on branch 8? Whoa, my legs, why this way? Ronya, where are you going? You're gonna fall. Ronya! I don't know, this is weird. But it's okay. Don't worry, Ilva. It's alright. It'll all be okay. It's no big deal. It's nothing. What do you mean it's nothing? She is off the cliff. She's on the side of the cliff. Not the cliff, of the branch. Oh no! Is she just putting on a brave face, or is this part of the paralysis? Ronya! Ronya, come back! That's dangerous! The realm of the dead is down there! Ronya is she's clearly scared. Oh, poor thing. Summers, the first one is in position to drop. Okay, set it up. Set it up so they'll be able to hear that brat all over Elbaf. Now then, it's your call. You've got 30 seconds before we start tossing these whelps over the edge. Mountain Beard Jarul! Send word to those teachers! That's crazy. Set it up so they're going to be able to hear her all over Elbaf. That is cruel. Cruel! Order them to set fire to their school building and library. Huh? Damn it all! Elder Jarul! No! That library contains works that are thousands of years old! What are you saying? We have to prioritize the lives of the hostages, right? These demons aren't the real problem. Think about the big picture. They're trying to pressure Elbaf to bend the knee. Are you saying we should let those kids die instead? Isn't there anyone close enough to stop this? Please put an end to this twisted game. Chopper, stay put. What? We shouldn't attempt to face those two without understanding their abilities. But then why are you... I just can't keep my emotions in check any longer. It's happening! It's happening. Robin's gonna get her action on. Yes, baby. You're going to kill the kids? What the hell is wrong with you? Not even the world's worst criminals stoop this low using children as hostages. Yeah, the notions of an insect mean nothing to me. This prick. Frankie, I'm coming with you. Right, let's go. We're going too. We'll split up. One group will help fight the monsters, and the other will go rescue the kids. Arm yourselves! To branch 8! Set sail! To branch 8! To branch 8! One more thing. When you burn the school and library down, you are forbidden to rescue even one book from the flames. Why, you ask? We intend for certain things to burn. Your culture and your history. Far out, this freaking smug son of a bitch. My god. But look, Robin's in the... She's in the shadow, she's in the wing, she's coming for him. Cien fleur? Drumsticks! That is so freaking satisfying. Holy freaking crap, look at that. Yes, girl. Look at him. Look at that. His neck has done a complete 180 backwards. It snapped. Robin! Robinson, you're alright. Careful, we still haven't worked out what those guys are capable of. I know. Chopper's like, please be safe. Quattro mano. Yo, Nico rock clutch. Yes! Everyone, a minute of clapping for our girl Robin. Look at that. Look at that. She snapped his neck again. That's like twice. She went thump, boomp. I was like, snap, snap. She is tearing his head apart. Yes. Yes. Robin, you did it. He's been snapped in half. They're immortal. We can't beat him. She's remembering the words of Saul. Oh, that's so freaky. Look at him. He's like coming back like a zombie. Elbaf, can you hear me? 20 seconds remain until the first kid falls. Damn it! He's a zombie too! Huh? Oh look, she's done a third attack. Ah! Whoa there! What are you doing? Don't tell me you've got a crush on... This old man is delusional. Don't tell me you've got a crush on me. I guess this is how his twisted love ideologies come into play. Don't tell me you've got a crush on me. Huh? Huh? What? Oh, look at that. They're also jumping off the edge. Oh my god, I've gotten freaking chills. She's giving him a taste of his own medicine. Holy freaking crap. What? You jumped off the edge? Do you have a death wish? Love me all you want. I'm not joining a suicide pact. Robin? What are you doing? No way! She's taking him down with her! I know full well you're supposedly immortal, and you've eaten the thorn fruit to boot. But we can only save those children if your invisible thorns are gone. Ha ha! So you figure that dragging me down there will take the kids out of my range? You're one shrewd lady. Oh no, Robin! Come on, she had to have thought of that. Don't tell me that her desperation made her just forget and just like throw all caution to the wind. Ah! Huh? Oh, thank freaking goodness. That was a bit stupid of me. I should have seen that coming. Should have known better. Poof. It was a clone. She's okay. Woo! Those thorns looked freaking gnarly. What? She's gone! That woman! Just how many moves ahead does she think? That's right. That's right, old man. That's our Robin. She thinks ahead. Yes. Let's go freaking Robin. Let's freaking go. Robin, that was so cool. The knife doesn't seem to be able to cut it. I guess we'll have to take down that woman to free ourselves. 10 seconds left. Oh, he still survived. It's that guy's voice. Oh, he's used his thorns. Oh, he's wrapped it. Answer me, Jarul. Hey, Gonko. Let them hear the kid's voice. Freaking sadist. Mother freaking sadist. Speak up. Oh, poor Anya. She's so cute as well. She's so freaking cute. Elder Jarul, Ronya! I love school. I've got friends there. Hurry! Ronya's my daughter! Huh? I love the library too. Oh no, there's no way that Oda is going to show like a kid's death on page, but freaking hell. I love the library too. We're coming to save you! We learn lots and lots about stuff about the world from the books there. And the teachers made sure we learned important stuff. Oh, look at Nami. Like not to cause trouble for others. And not to do other things. And not to do things the others hate. If saving me means that the school and library go away, I think everyone will hate that. Oh my god! Save this girl! Save this sweet little girl! Oh! It'd be better if I just fell. Look at your old tears everywhere. Oh, what a... How is she so... I don't even have the words for this. Oh man. Don't worry, Elder Jurul. I've always been lucky. She's so brave. She's so brave. I'm telling you guys, the next era, the new generation of warriors are already here. If this is a school child, the next generation of warriors are here. Wow. Freaking wow. Oh my god. I've always been lucky. I'm sure I'll be okay. Oh. Freaking look at this sadist. Look at this sadist. Look at it. He's too far out. You deserve another freaking slap in the face. Oh, Ronya! 2, 1. Angie! Please burn down the school. Oh. Yeah, how can you let her go? How can you hear those words? Hear such bravery from such a young kid and be like, okay, yeah, just go fall to your death. No way. Elder Jurul! The library too! Please set it all on fire! Yes, sir. Oh, look at that. Oh. Look at Saul. Robin, it was all for nothing. Yeah, I love that expression on your face, Nico Robin. Stop it! Robin, run! Get out of here! Ah! She let her defenses down. She got too caught up. Girl, you gotta watch your back. These are pesky sons of bitches. Oh. Wait, what? Oh! Yeah! Huh? What the? It's not regenerating! Oh, freaking Scopper! Just as we said, Scopper was gonna have the answer to the regeneration! Yes, baby! What the? It's not regenerating! Long time no see. Scopper, get back! Oh, he recognizes him as well! They know each other, let's freaking go! This is a round 2! Oof! Look at him! Slash through him! Look at him! That face means business! Scopper is... Yes! Scopper is ready. He means freaking business. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh. It's coming in hot. Scopper coming in hot. Wow. Oh man. Alright, let me come back to the chat. Oh, what a chapter. What a freaking chapter. Wow. That was a good chapter. I can't complain. I cannot complain. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Shin. It does seem very much like a Shishi Son Son. Kaban's axe style. Axe style. 2 axe style. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, so I was wrong. We didn't see the monster trio this chapter. So I'm guessing... So that's 2 chapters now that we haven't seen them. So it seems like monster trio is going to come back next chapter. So Scopper got his epic entrance here. So it's time for the monster trio to get their epic entrance in 11:49. But we won't know. We won't know for at least another week. For 2 weeks because it's a break week. Why? Why? No complaints. No complaints. Oof. Thank you so much to Mr. Bushido, a new member in the JoyFleet. No, not a new member. Surely we've seen you around. It must be like your, like a certain month. They usually tell you how many months you've been a member. But thank you for the super chat. I think the Straw Hats are going to lose this fight. I don't know. They have Scopper here now. Surely the monster trio are gonna... They're going to be able to stop Elba from burning. Like, yes, there will be certain things left unresolved, potentially. But I don't think that it's gonna be like a straight up lose. So, what is happening over here? What is the situation? What is Scopper's secret to the regen? Does that really mean that someone has lost one arm? That's crazy. That is mad. That is very, very cool. It seemed like, it really seemed like the only thing noticeable about Scopper's attack was that you see a bit of black haki. And so I don't know, I'm inclined to say that maybe like he's used Conqueror's haki, and that could be the answer, but surely not, right? Surely it has to be a little bit more than just Conqueror's haki. But Oda didn't really like add too much like gravitas in, apart from just like the sheer brilliance of, you know, seeing like a familiar, like exactly like the familiar pose that Zoro usually does, where he like goes, and then you see him like in the back, from the back, and you know, it's a classic pose that we've seen from Dust Bones, from very early on in the series. Like, and so apart from just how sick the panel is itself, in terms of the, like, any attention being given to how Gaban may have used his attack, it's like, is it just Conqueror's haki? Ah, okay. Mr. Bushido, thank you for the super chat again. You're saying it's because when Shamrock returns, he's gonna F them up. You're gonna F them up. Okay. I don't know. You reckon he's gonna come back? If he comes back, then I think it means that, like, all the other players are gonna have to come back as well. I think this is just gonna naturally lead us to the final war. I don't know, like, Surely the last poneglyph is here at Elbaf, and this is going to lead us to Laugh-Tale from here. You're right, Mark. Gaban should have aimed for the head, just like Thor. That is very much a missed opportunity. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. It's like it's not just advanced Conqueror's Haki. Yours has to be like your will has to be bigger than their will, to overpower their Conqueror's Haki. Like I just feel like if it was Conqueror's Haki, the answer was just so simple. That I feel like it should be more. Because did Luffy not use Conqueror's Haki against the Gorosei back at Egghead? Someone confirm that for me. I definitely remember him coding his attacks against Kizaru with Conqueror's Haki. I actually can't remember if he used any attacks with Conqueror's Haki against the Gorosei actually, which is a little weird if you think about it. Is that not weird? Huh. I like that a lot, Chin, that this then becomes a shout out to Rayleigh being able to hit Kizaru back at Saobody. You're absolutely right. Like when all hope seemed lost and they didn't know like the answer, the solution to fighting a Logia. The answer back then was Haki, and it's again now Haki, which makes sense because that's what Kaido said back at the end of Wano. It doesn't matter what your devil fruit power is. At the end of the day, the winner, like the one who wins, is Haki rules the world or something like that. Interesting. You know what would be really cool? If it's like if this is, you have to, okay, how do I say this? If the answer is Haki, but the answer is actually like not a new Haki per se, but when you actually combine all three Haki, where all three elements, and like you're not just relying on just your Conqueror's Haki, on just your Armament Haki, on just your Observation Haki, but you actually really have to master, you have to become the Haki Master. And to be a Haki Master, you have to be able to use all three simultaneously, and it's like, you use your Observation Haki to observe and pinpoint like the vulnerability, a point of vulnerability in your opponent, and then you use your armament just the way that you usually use your powers to be able to, and then Conqueror's Haki is like, you really have to overwhelm whatever their willpower is to make your attack that much more effective. That would be... Alright, that's my I don't know, theory, headcanon for the next 2 weeks until we find out. Mr. Bushido, thank you for the super chat. I think we're getting another time skip. I'm sure that the Straw Hats are going to lose. The road won't be on Elbaf. It's with MMBF. What is the MMBF? I'm pretty sure you've used this acronym in the past, and I asked before as well. Okay, let me try to figure this out. MMBF. MMBF. What is the MMBF? Huh. Huh. Mr. Bushido, thank you so much for the other super chat, but we've got to answer MMBF first. Oh, man marked by... Yes, of course. Sorry, I was like thinking of an island. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. It's so obvious. Well, but the man marked by flames might very well be Scopogaban. Oh, except that he has the... And he just keeps his... Maybe he keeps his the black-sailed ship somewhere else. Off the coast of Elbaf. I don't know. It could happen. Because who else would be the man marked by flames? Any ideas on who the man marked by flames is? I feel like the way that Scopogaban left Luffy and Zoro and Nami as well back at the castle, it was very like, come to me when you want all the answers, like he holds the last poneglyph, you know? Or you reckon he's just going to be able to point them to the man marked by flames? Could be. I don't know about another time skip. You think? I mean, I definitely think there needs to be a bit of a training arc. And I would have anticipated that Elbaf was going to be that training arc, but Elbaf has like really jumped into the action straight away. We might already be experiencing a time shift, in like a perceived versus actual time. And that goes back to Louis Arnaud's note that be careful about time and how much time you spend. I think we worked this out when that chapter first came out, and maybe you have to revisit it to recalculate the maths, but I don't think that actually really makes sense. Because, like, unless the narrator has also been tricking us along the way and, like, lying to us along the way, there has been moments, like, there has been narrations about 100 years ago, Mother Carmel did this, and blah, 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 blah. I guess they could have been talking about 100 years in the real world time, whereas in, like, Elbafian time, it has been, like, 300 years or something. Maybe we have to revisit that. But I skipped over Mr. Bushido's latest super chat with the man marked by flames discussion. So thank you again for the super chat. New theory: Sengoku goes to save Garp, but will be defeated by a hypnotized Garp who now works for Blackbeard. Biggest weakness in hypnotism? Maybe Garp 2. What do you mean by the last part? Biggest weakness is hypnosis, maybe Garp 2. That's crazy. Like, 2 veterans really actually fighting. Oh man. That would be wild. Are you all not surprised that, like, Oda has not done more of an update around the world? I thought, like, we would spend some decent, like, couple of chapters, and not the little bit that we got. Like, the Garp storyline, lore, kid, it's like, nothing. Haven't heard a single thing. You know what though, guys? If Conqueror's Haki really is the answer to these regeneration abilities, that actually could mean that Kid really is coming back. Because Kid is like one of the very, very few characters that do actually have Conqueror's Haki. Isn't that wild? Can you imagine if Sanji can't fight against the God's Knights, but Kid can? I mean, yeah, Yamato Story is an update around Wano, but not like an update around the world. Like, usually we have like I would have expected that Oda would have spent more time after Egghead exploring like other storylines that he's sort of left. So that's just what I meant. Mr. Bushido, thank you so much for another super chat. This guy is... Can we get some big W's for Mr. Bushido here? I keep moving this. Can we give another... some W's to Mr. Bushido for all these super chats? This guy is funding me. Solely. So... I think a world government agent is man marked by flames. It was hinted at. Was it hinted at? All right, give me the facts. What are the facts as to what it was hinted, how it was hinted? Yeah, sorry, we have already read the chapter. You can go back and read it from the beginning, but unfortunately we have already read it. We are now discussing it. Fred, Oda likes to hide the world when something big is happening in the background. I mean, there's a lot to like... Yeah, because we need to find out, like, how are people dealing with... I guess we did get a bit of an update, like, after Lulusia. But, you know, just things like... Like, are they still on the hunt for Vivi? What's happening? I mean, I guess we are getting a little bit of updates on what's happening with Marijoa through the Gods Knights, but actually seeing it for ourselves, like, what was the, like, after Mjosgard's death? Shiryu said that. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and reread that because I've forgotten that. Shiryu said that the man marked by flames might be a world government agent and it's just a trap. Like, it's just a myth? Is that what he said? I'm gonna have to look at this. Oh, like big events like that, like Ace when he got captured, or Aokiji and Akainu. Yeah, you're right. True. Touche. Like Big Blackbeard defeating all of the remnants of the Whitebeard pirates. True. Yeah, like what's happening now after Vegapunk's speech? Exactly. That is a very good point. Ooh, I just dropped something in my keyboard. Alright, thank you for the other super chat. Oh, sorry, you meant that Luffy's biggest weakness is hypnosis. I have so much proof. The Straw Hats are too weak. Gunko played them. Even Jinbei. I think Sham will beat Luffy. It depends on it. Actually, you know what? While we're on the point about like what an update around the world, it really depends on what's happening around the world. I mean, maybe Shamrock won't be able to come because the situation at Marijoa is just getting so dire. He actually needs to be sent to deal with the Revolutionary Army, to block the barricades, to stop the blockade so that they can have food again. And it might mean that the Straw Hats, this is where Straw Hats learn how to harness their Haki. It does mean that, like, if you need Conqueror's Haki, even if it's just as part of your attack and it's not just simply Conqueror's Haki is the sole answer, it does massively reduce the number of people that can actually fight the God's Knights here at Elbaf. Like, you would imagine that Scopper obviously has it, based on what we've seen. Luffy and Zoro have it. And I think those are the only confirmed characters with Conqueror's Haki. Did we see it with Dory and Broggy? Do we see it with their Hakoku sovereignty? I mean, not Hakoku sovereignty. What chapter is that? Hakoku sovereignty back at what do you guys think? I'm looking at it and I feel like the Hakoku sovereignty back at with Kid, it does not look like they're using Conqueror's Haki. Maybe I need to go to the proper Viz version. Is it 1047? What chapter is it? What chapter does that happen? Do you guys remember? Maybe it was 1057. Nope. 1061? Too far. I mean, if anyone has the answer in chat, feel free to let me know as well, so I'm not just looking through all the chapters here. What was the chapter when come on, when 1079? Okay, thank you, Perona. We can always trust our very trusty mods to come in clutch. I don't know. I'm looking at it and I feel like there is a little bit of it does seem like there is a little bit of Black Lightning, but I feel like the way that it's been drawn, it doesn't really seem like Black Lightning. What do you guys think? Here, I'll screenshot it for you so you can see. See, like right here. What do you guys think? Oh, that's too small. Alright, let me blow it up. Does that doesn't look like Black Lightning, hey? What do you think? I mean, hiragana effects aren't necessarily always necessary, right? Like, I'm actually inclined to say I wouldn't be surprised if none of the giants have actually awakened their Conqueror's Haki yet, because I feel like in normal situations, or generally speaking, Conqueror's Haki seems to really unlock at a stage where you're feeling like really threatened, when you're under a lot of pressure and you really have to like properly draw out your willpower. And although Dory and Broggy are probably all candidates that are that have latent Conqueror's Haki ability within them, I would say that, like, they're freaking giants. They probably haven't been pushed to the point of ever having to unlock their Conqueror's Haki. You know what I mean? So maybe, like, this is going to be the arc where all of them suddenly unlock their Conqueror's Haki. I mean, like, Loki would be the most obvious one. Loki and, Harden, but... In my discussion, I completely missed Mr. Bushido. Well, I stopped answering Mr. Bushido. Luffy's biggest weakness is hypnosis. So we're saying that because Luffy's biggest weakness is hypnotism, then that means Garp's might be as well. Okay. Yeah. Definitely plausible, but again, it really depends as to whether Oda is going to show us this or not. Because it seems like Oda is just going with focusing the Straw Hats. And Perona, thank you for the super chat. Anyone remember Naguri? Who is Naguri? I am feeling very bad. Have I forgotten a key One Piece character? Naguri. Oh, he's an anime-only character. I don't think I've watched that anime episode. And Naguri, he's an anime-only character back at Great Terminal. Interesting. Oh, he also had Conqueror's Haki. Who fought with the Roger Pirates? Now that's a wild anime episode. I haven't watched it, but please let me know if you recommend it, because that sounds quite wild. Sapien says Loki already has it. Look, Loki could have it because Loki might have had to unlock it during his fight against his father. And I guess, yeah, because otherwise I don't think, like, who else would be really challenging Loki enough? I don't know. Chin, that's exactly what I was saying. The Haki isn't just one, it's not just using one Conqueror's Haki. It is a combination of observation, armament, and Conqueror's Haki. Exactly what I was saying. It's like observation, you have to use observation haki to like target and find a vulnerability, like the weakness. And then you have to use armament, like the standard Yo ability that you would usually use in an attack, and then Conqueror's Haki to really bypass and fight through the willpower of your opponent. Oh, John, yeah, you're absolutely right, actually, yes, because of Loki's fight against Shanks as well. Loki could already have Conqueror's Haki. I could, or he didn't have Conqueror's Haki, and that's the only way that Shanks was able to beat him. And now, that's when this, like, now with everything that's going on at Elbaf, and with the presence of the God's Knights, this is when he's going to unlock Conqueror's Haki, and he's like, now that I have this bad boy up my sleeve, I'm definitely ready for a rematch against Shanks. Bring out the red hair. I could see that. Vaka, I am yawning a terrible amount. My apologies. I don't know if you were there from the beginning of the stream, but thank you for joining us in the land of Twitch. But it is 7, oh, it's now 8 a.m, but it was 7 a.m when I woke up, and I had a lot of trouble like falling asleep or staying asleep. I kept waking up throughout the night, and I've just had a poor sleeping schedule all week. But here's another one. You know what? Answer me this. You know how yawns are contagious, and if you see someone yawn, that makes you yawn, and apparently that's actually like a psychological defense that existed all the way back from our like our hunter-gatherer early days, where because you'd have to keep watch as a group or with people, apparently it was a defense mechanism so that you don't fall asleep, because once you start falling sleepy, you will yawn, and that yawn will be contagious, causing your other tribe member to yawn, and you guys would stay awake together so that you could protect your village, you could protect your tribe, your clan from attackers. Isn't that a cool fact? But where I was actually going with this is, does it work over the screen? Like, I know it's definitely contagious when you're with people in real life, but when I yawn and you watch that on screen, does that cause you to yawn? I am getting very, very sleepy. Rayleigh also mentioned that to strengthen Haki, the condition is you need to fight against other stronger Haki users. So it is like Shanks would be your ultimate Haki opponent. And Shanks would have only learned from the best. The reason why Shanks was so strong is because Shanks learned from Scopper and Rayleigh and Roger, the ultimate Haki master. So excited for these flashbacks, and so excited for the God Valley flashback, because I mean, I'm sure we all agree Scopper and Summers recognize each other from their God Valley days, right? Right? How exciting. But I think on that note, I am going to have to call the stream here, because I think I'm going to try to actually take a bit of a nap before I've got to get on with my day. But that was a great chapter. Another solid chapter. And I can't believe that there's another break next week, but I will keep you guys all updated with One Piece discussion. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel. Please help me get to 100,000 subscribers. Watch my other videos if you haven't watched them already. You can also wait for me to release some new videos. And let's try to make a break week stream happen. Let's try to get a break week stream happening. Until then, I hope you all have a lovely Friday. For those of you who are still on Friday, have a lovely weekend. Give your mother a hug. Hug your mothers for me, because I don't know about you, but it's Mother's Day. Is Mother's Day an international day? I actually don't know. Well, it's Mother's Day on Sunday in Australia, and so give your mother a hug. Tell her you love her and you're thinking of her. And yes, like the stream. Alright.